Nigga, please, nigga. They got $1 million, nigga. Broke ass nigga. Shit make a nigga heart hurt, boy. Don't make these niggas happy. These niggas ain't happy on home. Step to me, fuck niggas. I would love to, nigga. I don't care. You see me, my wife, you can step to me. I'ma smoke you.
You see where Ralo got himself, you know, he inducted himself in the matter is basically what he's doing, and a lot of others. But this is some bullshit, some whack shit, some stupid ass shit, some dumb ass shit Ralo be doing. You know, I respected Ralo, and it doesn't fit him. Yeah, Ralo LaFleur. This is him and Gucci Man collab. You know what I'm saying? When he was signed, so he promoting his song, and you can hear it. You hear him sound? He sound like a nerd locked in his room. Sound like a punk, man. Leave rapping alone. Pooh Shiesty is the rap god, man, of this new generation. Shout out Eminem, shout out Jay-Z, shout out 50 Cent, shout out Uncle Murder, and my guy Yayo. Shout out to all them cats, man. Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, the whole G Unit, you know. Shout out to my rapper, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into some of the shit what the lawyers have been saying, because we've seen so many things. Here's Charleston White. Let's see what the lawyer is saying.
Case in point, let me show you the first 5 seconds of the press conference from the Department of Justice, which it sounds like they have no idea what they're talking about when they talk about the Pooh Shiesty case.
Ryan Rabel, I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday.
He just said this week, 9 individuals, including well-known music artists, kidnapped. This happened back on January 10th.
I woke up this morning, was born out in Kingston and leaving Jamaica abroad, not to England. This is my page, and the first post here you seeing. Look a nigga stop talk. Pussy them a keep a axe off in a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a keep a axe off in a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Excellent process. Yeah. One bag of money. Yard one a foreign. Game little bird can't tame some stay same way like me daddy. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off in a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off in a frag of me dog them fully advanced. We advance academically and professionally, extraterrestrially and even medically. Sell we to everybody, take the molly, super fragically, PSPally, sexually, get the dolly ben reality. In every alley, genitally make Beverly see. Up I do nally, then be clarin and them off me. No go tell Rivali, anti-valley no mediocrity. Black magic, watch fraud. Get a black puss with a black dog. A mad sus, when mad dog. I they left a bad push with the cash card. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off in a frag of me dogs them fully advanced. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off in a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Yes, that's right there. You see me? Tough a lie, bad. Yeah, people, yo. We've seen a lot of things going on and a lot of people be involving themselves in this, you know, big motherfucking news. with Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, pop, pop, and Gucci Mane. You know I'm on the topic because Pooh Shiesty my favorite rapper, right? And we want him free. We want him and Big 30 free. Because you can't say Pooh Shiesty and not say Big 30. They like twins. And Big 30 haven't had Pooh Shiesty around for so long. So I'm not as excited to, have Pooh Shiesty out. His family is happy. And whatever happened, Pooh Shiesty did the right thing because we know how corrupt those deals can be. We see where Ralo got himself, he inducted himself in the matter is basically what he's doing, and a lot of others. But this is some bullshit, some whack shit, some stupid ass shit, some dumb ass shit Ralo be doing. I respected Ralo. I never really liked Ralo. Like, I never hated him all these years, but he was just not my type of rapper. You know what I mean? My rapper, they have to be lyrical. They have to be saying some real grimy shit. They gotta be like one of a kind, Like for me, my favorite rappers, if you haven't heard, it's Kodak Black, Pooh Shiesty, G Herbo, Lil Durkio, Schmirkio, Big 30O, you know what I'm saying? All these guys, and there's more, but those are my top names, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, what Ralo, I have been having my eyes on Ralo from like 2017, 18, you know what I'm saying? Around those time, I've been aware of him. But he wasn't my type of gangster either. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a bit too show off with his gangster. And you want to, for me, I don't really like people who shows off that much. Like, if you want to show off about your gangster and your rap, you do that. But don't come on the internet and be showing off like, yo, I'm gangster. Like, that's why I never be fucking with, what's his name? That black youngster dude who, he was playing himself like a hoe for Gotti. You know what I'm saying? That black youngster bitch guy who would, try to be getting Young Dolph pissed before he died. So I never fuck with them type of guys. And Pooh Shiesty have some level of cockiness to his gangster, but he's real, and you can know like the real type of gangster who ain't really go out of their way to be getting fame or for everyone to see that they're gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a balance between someone being like Ralo and someone being like Pooh Shiesty. There has to be a balance. Pooh Shiesty is gangster and he shows off his gangsterism, but he's just different. He doesn't like just go around, I'm gangster, like how I remember Ralo once did. Now, this is very much expected of Ralo to do some dumb shit like this, because everyone be hitting out on him and be bashing him in the comments. Even a lot of females be bashing him, because this is a shame and very embarrassing. Like, most females have much better sense than Ralo to know that they would never do something like this that Ralo did. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Charleston White made his talk. He's been uploading posts like crazy, getting that Young Thug, bigging up. He been giving Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 some big shout outs. Pooh Shiesty, he don't join gang, he makes them. Go read about him on Google. I say, Izimaya said, Lontrail Williams. Don't fuck around with the junior or the senior. Don't fuck around with Big 30 neither. So let's see the post that Ralo made that embarrassed himself, because he ain't smart, man. He just want everyone to know that he's, look at me. That's the type of character he be displaying. He's gangster. Don't get me wrong. Like, Ralo is gangster, but he's very immature. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's very immature. Now, this is the post that he made. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's the song that he's playing in the background. But I'm gonna read this post for y'all and let y'all hear what's going down. Okay, let's go into this post. So Ralo posted, what the fuck was that? Oh shit. Let me get this. Okay, so Ralo posted, look what this bitch ass nigga posted, man. He wants some clout so bad and some fame so bad because the love and the respect that Pooh Shiesty has, he ain't gotten it. So he be looking it now, trying to look like a real nigga, trying to play himself like a real nigga, but be playing himself like a real dummy. Now look at this motherfucker here, you know. He said, I was the first artist signed to Gucci after his release from federal prison. He overly did the right thing by me as his artist and little brother. He took me places I never seen myself going, and I made a lot of money from his co-sign. I didn't leave the label or anything other than I wasn't seen eye to eye with the executives at the major label 1017 was signed to. You know, 1017 is the name of Gucci Mane label and his gang, you know what I'm saying? So Gucci and Ralo had sat down like men. You know, he's trying to say Pooh Shiesty is immature right here. So he's saying that this is how he dealt. This is Ralo saying this is how he dealt with his relationship being signed to Gucci Mane label back then, while he had differences not seen eye to eye with some of the executive. And this is how he dealt with that situation to come to a solution, right? Which is basically him saying that Pooh Shiesty should have chosen his other way how to deal with the matter. But Ralo is a bitch-ass nigga looking more fucking clout, trying to set himself apart because he's jealous that Pooh Shiesty be getting the love and the love and to be taken seriously, you know what I'm saying? From people in the streets, because they know what time Pooh Shiesty's on. Then they see Ralo more of a joke. Yeah, folks. So we'll see where Ralo we'll see where Ralo trying to be like, you know, saying he try to be styling Pooh Shiesty, man. You know when us Jamaicans say styling, like he's trying to embarrass or trying to expose Pooh Shiesty as being immature. This is the styling he's trying to use. You know, saying that he dealt with his situation with Gucci Mane executive and the whole entire label who he wasn't seen eye to eye with. You know, saying despite that there was some matter inside the label when he was signed to Gucci Mane, and he's saying that he's the first. So basically he's saying now that the sit down he had that was like men to men with Gucci Mane, which we've seen what happened to boys to men with Brandy. You know, we see how boyish they act. These old motherfucking men be acting like these boys, these little child. We see the internet bringing back clips from when Angela Yee was on the Breakfast Club interviewing these bitch ass boys to men motherfuckers who be laughing their ass off, acting as if it's a flex to be with some underage girl because she's a celebrity at the time and you was 20 plus year old and you was young too. Get the fuck out of here, you boys to boy motherfucker. All now you guys haven't became any men. You guys are boys with old gray motherfucking hair and a family. You know, a lot of these guys who took advantage of the females, especially these black motherfuckers, because, you know, I know a lot of white MFKR in the celebrities business of entertainment. They took advantage of younger lady too, you know, younger females, whether black, white, whatever, right? But I got to deal with my black people first, you know what I'm saying, before we deal with anyone outside of our race. And a lot of black ass nigga, they be so, especially American, man. I mean, I've been cursing out my Jamaican fellows from the other day who have been taking advantage of our female. I just uploaded a video of our dancer, our prince of dancing, who is Ding Dong. And a lot of y'all Americans know him, World Ding. He goes by the name World Ding. You know, I just outed him for getting exposed in a video with his hands playing very close to a very young girl chest area in the party, and I had to out him. So I will out all these motherfuckers, whether you're Jamaican, whether you're American, especially if you're black, just like me motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all American over the years that I've noticed, like the males, the men, they don't mature. Same goes for the women, but it's so bad to see a lot of these men be acting like some teenager who is frightened who is just a virgin and just got the chance to shed his eyes on some vagina. You know what I'm saying? This is how these boys to men act. And we see him going live. I watched the Celeb Source, right, channel, and he played the live that the same guy who was accused by Brandy, that boys to men guy, he went live and he has a family, right? And he's behaving so immature on it with no compassion for what he did, no remorse, nothing respectful, you know? So a lot of these American dudes, they don't grow up. They think that because they have some money and have a successful life and doing shit like that, no matter how much money you have, that ain't no successful life in my view. You know what I mean? Your life is dirt, okay? You have all these things. You should know better. And a lot of these men, they fail to look women who are on their age group because they don't have the capacity or the brain space or the ability to hold good conversation. A lot of these black ass motherfucking niggas, they start conversation with sex with a lot of women, and that makes a woman so uncomfortable. I've seen it all the time, you know, from here in Jamaica, right across the world, in Canada, in America, I've seen it. Okay, so y'all motherfucking niggas need to change your ways. Go read a motherfucking book, man. Yeah, go read a book and learn how to use words, okay? Because words, having the ability to read and to, you know, use words, it's like magic. You could be a magician with words, you know what I'm saying? Getting a girl panty. You could just see a girl right now on the road and tell her something nice and she end up inside your room, in your bed, or you end up in her place just by what you said. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and being stupid like these motherfuckers who love to get attention or be looking some crackhead motherfucking bitch like Boozy. Boozy who said some crackhead bitch suck his dick the first time. You know, these motherfucking American niggas, man, they're not man, they're boys. They're boys. Okay, let's get back into this. Okay, shout out to Pooh Shiesty, because he's more serious, he's gangster, he's more mature than these motherfucking niggas, man. Shout out to Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 and y'all Memphis and Chicago niggas. You heard me? Yeah. Now he be saying that I had a sat down like man, and he told me, he's saying Gucci Mane told him, Ralo, how much money he need to send the major label back. And he's saying that he did that and did what he was supposed to, and he was released. Okay? Now he's saying that he talking like his music is something fire. His music is nothing appreciative as Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 songs. You know what I'm saying? His voice, Ralo shouldn't be rapping. And that is why I was never attracted to him and his music. You know, right now in the world we live, you will see success once you align yourself with some big major rapper. And that is why Ralo saw success. But if Ralo was to come up off his own, you know, doing music, especially back then when you had to be talented, like 20 years ago when Soulja Boy did it on his own, you know what I'm saying? Ralo could never have done that. He doesn't have any unique sound to his voice. His rap is like some high school student trying to rap who hasn't made, it's crazy. I don't know how a lot of these, social media be saving these guys, man. Because once you stay consistent, like water continuously hitting a rock, then you'll see the impression in that rock from the water. And that is just what life is nowadays. You know, once you're consistent with whatever bullshit you're putting out, you'll reap fans. Because there's a lot of fools out there now, especially on social media. So we see Ralo continue to say, I don't know what went on between him and Pooh, but y'all bashing a good nigga, man. Dolph loved him, QCP loved him, his wife, kids, family, myself, and countless others loved him for being a good dude. I can't say nothing bad about him. Okay, so the problem here is not with Gucci Mane being a rat, because there is evidence, there's evidence that Gucci Mane ratted on he ratted on Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 and their gangs, CGE, Chopper Gang Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So what had happened, Gucci ain't the problem. The problem is Ralo seeking to get clout from Pooh Shiesty, action. While Ralo, if you're a gangster, you go out there, go create your own action and make your wave, you stupid MFKR. You know, so we getting into the slide that he posted, all these pics, you know, and he be looking like a bitch, you know what I'm saying? No cap. Now he with some picture, 1017 boss, Gucci Mane, and you know, like everything has to come to an end. And I mean, Pooh Shiesty is the one who ended Gucci Mane respect in the streets now. Look, he got Rick Ross, you know, shout out to Rick Ross, but I'm a 50 Cent motherfucking nigga, okay? So we don't really support Rick Ross over here. And I'm a Vybz Kartel fan from Gaza Nation. And we seen Rick Ross gave his blessing to Vybz Kartel recently. And a lot of times, you know, shout out to Rick Ross for that. No disrespect. But Vybz Kartel is a 50 nigga too, you know what I'm saying? So Rick Ross need to just stay on his side, you know what I'm saying? No hate, but you know, you gotta hold your grounds, Rick Ross, until Vibes Cartel pays his respect and show some acknowledgement, But the reason why Vibes Cartel haven't, exposed the whole thing with Rick Ross giving Vibes Cartel credit, because Vibes Cartel is a 50 nigga. He says G unit. Him no bow like Irv Gotti. We preserve Gotti. Yeah. So let's look at the slide and we can go into some more shit with what is taking place here in the Pooh Shiesty case, because a lot has been going on, you know what I'm saying? So there's Young Dolph. Oh my god, that is my rapper. Fuck. That's why I hate Ho Gotti, man. I hate Yo Gotti. And I hate the fact that Jay-Z has aligned himself with Ho Gotti. And what's her name? Meg the Stallion. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Free Lil Durk and free Pooh Shiesty, free Big 30, free my guys, free the guys. There is Young Dolph when he was alive. He was like one of the richest motherfuckers there, you know what I'm saying? Ralo don't be looking like no real ass street nigga. I mean, I know he's gangster, but he doesn't have the image and the appearance, And yeah, we like people with the appearance that when you see them, you know they're gangster. You looking at Ralo now, you look like a punk. He been looking at like Tyrese trying to sing some R&B shit. Shout out to Tyrese. He's a good dude, but Tyrese ain't with the gangster shit. You know what I mean? And Ralo is like trying to advertise himself in that field. And it doesn't fit him. Ralo LaFleur. This is him and Gucci Man collab, you know what I'm saying? When he was signed. So he promoting his song, and you can hear it. You hear him sound? He sound like a nerd locked in his room. You gotta pop up. Sound like a punk, man. Leave rapping alone. Pooh Shiesty is the rap god, man, of this new generation. Shout out Eminem, shout out Jay-Z, shout out 50 Cent, shout out Uncle Murder, and my guy Yayo. Shout out to all them cats, man. Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, the whole G Unit, Shout out to my rapper, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into some of the shit what the lawyers have been saying, because we've seen so many things. Here's Charleston White. Let's see what the lawyer is saying, because I be telling people that Pooh Shiesty will be freed very soon, because they got nothing strong. You know how the feds work, man. What is this? Why is it not playing? Hold on. Let me see something here. Let's get the box to work, man. Connected. Okay, let's go.
Case in point, let me show you the first 5 seconds of the press conference from the Department of Justice, which it sounds like they have no idea what they're talking about when they talk about the Pooh Shiesty case.
Ryan Rabel, I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday.
He just said this week, 9 individuals, including well-known music artists, kidnapped. This happened back on January 10th. Why is the internet wrong? Well, people who are saying that there's this guy on video pulling a gun on Gucci, if the feds have you on video pulling a gun on Gucci while you're on home confinement, not allowed to have a gun, on January 10th, you get arrested January 11th, maybe January 12th.
Exactly.
By February, you're cooked. By March, you're already violated and doing your time. This is April.
Right.
One thing to note, I think the fact that we're in April and this came out today is telling, because Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, was fired today, and we need to turn the page quickly. But I think this case seems, we'll see. I think obviously the feds have charged kidnapping, and the reason why you charge kidnapping is because it's not larceny. The guy didn't rob the recording deal rights. You're never going to prove to a jury that Pooh Shiesty had a premeditated plan to fly out to Dallas, and then he's going to pull a gun on Gucci and get Gucci to sign away the contract rights. That's ridiculous. Okay? There was a lot of people in the room. Apparently, there was some violence in that room, because the most injuries that we've heard of is some guy got choked and there was some abrasions on his neck. Okay, so something happened. But then beyond that, the feds haven't really put anything. Chill out, bro. There's so many ways to defend a case like this. One of the things that I'd be looking out for is what everybody has to say, because if there's no video footage of what happened in the room and there's 6 people in a room, then it's going to be very interesting to see what the 6 people in the room have to say.
Okay, and this is why I'm sure that all is okay and well, even before I've seen this video, because this is black people, man, that I need to talk to. Like, they keep making the same motherfucking mistakes over and over, and history continue to repeat itself when it's the bullshit action of these people be repeating and doing the same thing in every event. Because how many times are we gonna see people get accused of doing some crimes just because it came out that, Pooh Shiesty did this, or Vibes Cartel did that, or Martin Luther King did this, and then people are like, oh, he's being accused, oh, he's going to jail forever, he's going to jail forever, oh my God, he's so stupid, he's dumb. And then when we see in the court cases and all of how they deal with the matter, and like, people aren't learning. We've seen all these people freed and was wrongfully accused. We've seen people burn Young Thug saying he's not coming out and he should have learned from the Lil Wayne case. And y'all should be ashamed of yourself, because here Young Thug is out. Now we see him in a case with Charleston White. People believe that Young Thug is going to be locked up again for life. For some little bullshit encounter he had with, give things time, man. Try to get down to the base of it before you start bashing people and assuming that they gonna spend a long motherfucking time in prison. Y'all stupid ass people on social media be getting on my last nerves. Let's get into some more shit that's been showing up on this. This is the producer, Gucci Mane producer, that they said was strangulated by Pooh Shiesty and his boys and was almost got unconscious. You know what I'm saying? Here he is. FD, first day out with Walden Feds. Yeah. So this is all the picture y'all seen here. So his name is Matt Marzahi. Matt Marzahi. Okay, so they're saying, fans are saying Gucci's cameraman, it's his cameraman that was robbed by Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 is Matt Marzo. Zien Multimars, whatever that name is that he goes by. He's got 46K following on Instagram. And yeah, this is him, y'all. Gucci Mane cameraman, this white dude. He got cuts and bruises. They want Pooh Shiesty to pay for these things. But fuck that, man. Pooh Shiesty did what he had to do. I'm sorry for this dude, you know what I mean? But he spared his life. No one got shot. Come on, this is just some minor scratches. You could go to bed and sleep and wake up with these bruises and no one to blame. This is a regular thing, We believe that ghosts do these things to us all the time in our sleep. When you wake up with some cut or some pain. Come on, this ain't nothing serious, Pooh Shiesty did the right thing to get out of his contract, because a lot of these contracts be some 360 devil contract. I'm with Pooh Shiesty, but I ain't got nothing against Gucci Mane. Know what I'm saying? But Gucci Mane, it seems as if he ratted on. Yeah, he did. Let me play that video with Gucci Mane threatening to kill Pooh Shiesty and his boys. Look at this. Look at this. Let me hold on, what happened there? Hold on. Look at this.
Nigga, please, nigga. They got $1 million, nigga. Broke ass nigga. Shit make a nigga heart hurt, boy. Don't make these niggas happy. These niggas ain't happy on home. Step to me, fuck niggas. I would love to, nigga. I don't care. You see me, my wife, you can step to me. I'ma smoke you. You know what's going on with me. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. The only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Soft ass nigga. It's the only thing I believe in. That's it. Keeping it straight. That's my only rule. Anything else, I don't give a fuck inside. Nigga, please.
This ain't the same Gucci, man. This is a clone, man. You know what I'm saying? And with a nigga like Pooh Shiesty, he don't care what the fuck who you wanna be. He is grimy, he's about it like Master Peasy. You know what I'm saying? Here's Vibes Cartel song playing. Yeah, so I don't know who is that playing that song, but anyway, Gucci Man, he the one that snitched and put out the story and have the streets known about it from January that he was robbed by Pooh Shiesty. He was so butthurt by the situation, he couldn't have kept quiet. And that's what happened, okay? Now we seen him coming out, threatening Pooh Shiesty in this live just because the feds made it clear that it's actually true that he got his ass robbed by Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened, man. Let's go black and look like. Now this is Ralo. This is Ralo. Ralo clapping back at his fans for bashing him because he be looking clout from Pooh Shiesty's action. So because he got a lot of backlash in the comment section. Now this is him. Responding to all those backlash. Here, listen out.
I don't see no nigga in jail. I ain't never sent no nigga to jail. And I ain't trying to go back to jail. It's all about freedom. It's all about free shit. Everybody wants some free shit. I'm out here trying to take this shit to the next level. You hear me? And if you want to take your shit to the next level, go holler at my people. We giving away free shit. Go holler at my people. We giving away free shit for everybody that wants their motherfucking freedom. Too much money out here. It's way too much money out here not to want your freedom. I don't give a damn what nobody say. It's all about staying free. I don't give a fuck. How let my people, we getting away free shit for everybody that want to keep their freedom. Click, talk to my people at next level. We giving out free shit for everybody that want to stay free. Fuck jail. We want to stay free. Hit next level dose and holler at them. Listen, dog, I don't want to see no nigga in jail. I ain't no...
Yeah, this nigga is a punk, man. Listen, he be talking about he don't want to go to jail. And when it comes to being a real gangster, it's not about going to jail or staying out of jail. It's about getting the job done and do what you gotta do. And this nigga just proved to me that he ain't no real gangster. I really thought he was a gangster because I remember from 2017, 2018, he be looking all these clout trying to get into it with people, proving that he's a badass. But I just never liked him, so I thought he was gangster. But now he just made it clear that he ain't no gangster. He is about money and living good. That's what he is about. And that's not really what gangster is about. That's just the typical life of what every child who is raised wanted. You know what I mean? They want money. They want wealth. But being a gangster is about being a gangster first over money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not just about money and staying on the streets when being a gangster. It's about not being punked, doing what you have to do, whether prison or no prison. You doing a real gangster ain't gonna get smacked in the face and say, oh, I want to stay in the streets, so I'm gonna turn a blind eye to that hit in the face he gave me. No, your ass getting shot or something. You could possibly die. And that's how gangster treat situation like that. They don't talk about money and streets and freedom. And no, get the fuck out of here. You ain't no gangster, man. You know, you're a punk. You're a money chasing, dream chaser, getting bucked in the booty, old motherfuckers, because money is your main root of focus. You know what I mean? And it's the root of all evil. Okay? Let's see what more we can show in this before we end it. Okay, let's look at Charleston White. Or hold on. Let's look at this. DJ Academics, what's going on?
Before it was over with, Gucci said he looked up and said, after he signed the papers, they made him sign the papers. He said, y'all know this ain't how this go. We still gotta go to the lawyers and told him, man, you gotta shut your stuff or you speak on GP.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Hey, listen, this how bad they disrespected him, man. Man, they went in his ear and took his earrings out. Unscrewed.
Oh, what?
Man, treated him like a real unscrewed him.
They unscrewed the earrings.
Unscrewed the earrings.
So they took earrings, they took the wedding band off. Did Gucci take the wedding band off himself?
Yeah, or they rip it off his face. I'm wondering how physical they got with Gucci. Hey, Gucci followed instructions real well under pressure. I mean, that was him. Before Gucci, before it was over with, Gucci said, he looked up and said, after he signed the papers, and you made him sign the papers, he said, y'all know that.
Yeah, so he's saying, yo, even the earlobe, his earring from Gucci Man earlobe was taken. Pooh Shiesty unscrew them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what got Big Guap so salty, you know, to go and tell the world that Pooh Shiesty had robbed him in January. And if Big Guap was gonna unalive Pooh Shiesty as he said he did in the video we just played, then why is Pooh Shiesty still alive? And all that shit happened in January. Like, come on, Gucci Man, you a punk, you lose, you a clone. You ain't the real Gucci Man. You ain't. Okay, one more video we're looking at. Charleston White. What do you gotta say? Let's end it with Charleston White.
And it sounds like Gucci cooperated. You sound like the victim. Gucci was a victim and gave his testimony. Come on over here with me, Gucci. It's all right. It's all right to go and be civilian. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, this ain't you. That ain't yeah. Come on over here with me, Gucci. Press charges on their ass. For the full extent of the law. That's how you get to niggas. Now, I don't hear nobody telling Gucci not to press charges like they tell Lieutenant Trump to get me not to press charges on stuff. I don't hear nobody calling Gucci a hoe ass nigga for pressing charges. They done not put somebody down there in the coma, hold a nigga there like Suge Knight holding that boy upside down over the balcony. That Vanilla Ice boy outside the country. I look there, man. That's like yeah. Pooh Shiesty done come out here acting like Red on 5 heartbeat. Yeah, say, get out with that ill. Say the boy done come out here. And it sound like Gucci cooperated. It sound like the victim. Gucci wasn't.
You see? Now Charleston White, he knows all the insights on who likes to inform and carry news to the cops and who are the rats. Now Charleston White, he be keeping a tight schedule with his police friends, you know, and he has been to the county sheriff office very often, back and forth from the other day. He was there today on his live. He was there yesterday and I believe the day before because of the whole Young Thug situation. Now we're sure that he's going to get information on what's going down with the whole Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 shit that has been going on from his sources and his connects that are law enforcers, right? Because Charleston White got a lot of cop friends, right? Okay, so I think we're gonna end it here. I think that's about enough to cover everything that's going on. So don't believe the hype, guys. Pooh Shiesty will be freed and they don't have anything. You know, they don't have nothing solid on him. Believe me. And Ralo is a bitch. Remember that.